very susceptible to a counter pick.
Now we still don't know where everything's going, as Silas is going to be locked away here. Will mean that Set is most likely. Is that a Chroma version of like the astronaut one? He looks like Winston from Overwatch, like.
Oh, he kind of does. Yeah, you're right.
I'm not sure whether we're allowed to talk about that, but hopefully I don't get in trouble. As Mystic down to 200, Ben in a whole host of trouble. Has to flash. There's a flash forward life.
Yep. Start moving back in, and Ruler has teleport, so he can just freeze. And threatens Afreeca, because if they don't break it, they just die.
Yep, and Ben's just dead again. There's actually no way that he can do anything. Life doesn't even get an assist. Much damage he can actually find. Currently even on levels with the Olaf, which is a little bit dangerous, as Rascal has the slicing Maelstrom, flashes forward. Keen immediately going to flash out. They time their stuns beautifully, but there's a Kingslayer. It's going to be available, and there's Rascal with the solo kill. Again. And Gen.G might even be able to convert, but it should be a 50-50. Spirit unable to lock that one down. Ragnarok now being utilized. Not going to be slow. Oh my god, this Varus is just going to be obscene in the mid game.
Ruler's gonna get all of the solo turret. Mountain Drake is coming up. The wave is crashed. Ruler's gonna take some aggro because of his corrupting potion.
Yeah, well, there's another redemption. Fly picking it back up. I like it a lot. That was a Chains of Corruption that came down, but that's just going to guarantee the outer turret. That one available to him. This tower is not going to last too much longer, as Shirley gets a bit of a charge, but they're not even going to be able to take down this turret. Yeah, we had a conversation about her, I think.
Oh, we did, didn't we?
Yeah. How are you feeling about this particular champion? BDD is going to try and take down Fly here. Bubbles on cooldown, I think, for a bit. Gunblade was picked up, pops back into the Shroud. He tries to get out. There's the showstopper, and somehow BDD...
instead of Void Staff, because it should just be Callista.
I think they just need as much pen as they can find.
Pull off. Yeah.
Well, Clid's in trouble. He's going to have to ult himself out. Does flash, gets to relative safety. The exhaust going to be pretty handy. Meanwhile, on the top side, Spirit has found Ruler. Ruler did manage to grab the kill onto Mystic, but it looks like he is going to be taken down. That is a lot of money. Going over to the Viking is now Rascal. Wants to abscond his way out. Fly with a great sidestep, though. As BDD trying to dash around and cause a ruckus. Ben's in a bit of trouble, but the bubble's going to land. And now Clid should be able to find Fly, but it doesn't even seem to matter here. BDD surviving for way too long. 5-point strikes are in. There's the passive. Doesn't find the backflip, but the Q is going to land there from Rascal. Availability here for Gen.G. Rascal picks up a slicing Maelstrom. The set up for a flank. This showstopper could actually be huge. BDD is going to be on vision as Rascal looks for the abduct, but doesn't quite find it. Still makes his way in. The set with a gigantic face breaker, and BDD surviving for so damn long. Double kill for Rascal. Fly running for the hills as Mystic. He's still alive, looking for the kills here, but it's just not going to be enough. The man advantage is too big for Gen.G, and it should just mean the Mountain Drake belongs to them.
Yeah, and I mean, you can see Mystic. He does not really know what to do right now. Life is down here. Has a decent amount of HP.
Well, some good avoidance there from Ruler, as Mystic knows that there are a few cooldowns down.
Grab Rave.
It was actually very cute.
Mystic's
buying a lot of time here, but you can see that the Drake is still going to get taken by the Volley Bear. And Ruler's going to be able to grab that kill.
Yeah, I'm not... Well, 1 minute until Elder is going to be coming up. And when we look at the base level...
I don't think this Paddle Star is going to do too much as Keen. That's not a flanking maneuver, but Gen.G, they're going to go for one, as now BDD coming through for the pincer, as all the way forward goes Gen.G. Some great Zonyas or stopwatches there, but BDD dashes on forward. Big damage, but that's a fade away from Life as he goes into his stopwatch as well. Mystic still alive, however. BDD finally presses his golden button, and no one on Gen.G is dead yet. Mystic to fall down. That is a clean ace, and that will be the game here for Gen.G.
And so it just ends between two turrets. So that was a lot of build up for this final fight. I love the Pengu emote. I just gotta really shout that one out. That one is the...
I love the Longzhou emote for absolutely no reason at all. Rascal throwing that one to just salute his former team from a very long time ago. I didn't even know whether he was on that team when it was called Longzhou. I know BDD definitely was.
Well, this was definitely a bit of a stomp.
Yeah. Not gonna happen. As that's Prize. So we've got a Jungle Wukong this game. Right? Back to lane.
Yeah.
Didn't want to walk past Rascal, as Clid is going to be able to take this first Cloud Drake. 8.5 minutes in. Next is going to be the Infernal. Clear out waves instantly and immediately leave as the arrow's going to land this time. Dazzle comes through from Life as well. Doesn't even consider what was going on.
Yeah.
And that is so easy to get first blood here for Gen G in the mid lane.
And that is a very surprising kind of first blood that ends up happening, and BDD gonna be feeling really good about it.
Mystic not feeling so good as he's going to find yet another volley.
What the hell is happening?
There's the flash forward, and Ruler's going to be able to grab that one. Ben's also going to be dead here, guys. Depth charge comes in, and Ruler is tanking a lot of minions, but he still had back well this time around. Another arrow.
Oh.
Another one that's going to connect. As, yeah, BDD's got ulti, he can get out, and this Zoe is just getting... Soul is going to be this game as well.
It's okay.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. You're right.
Yeah, right. The fly to zone him off cannon. Life's here as well. They're going to get the first, like, the wave was coming in indefinitely, and so if he just froze, Zoe would get... She would lose this next wave, too.
But now they're over and look at there's a lot of AoE damage coming out, so you are going to get a lot of value there. Parallel Convergence comes in, BDD with the perfect like 5-man stun! Out of the Echo, Mystic has nowhere to go. BDD with complete control of the team fight. Cosmic Radiance just for good measure. Another Dazzle comes down. Life having a brilliant game so far. Very successful Echo initiation.
Okay.
Is what I would call it.
All right.
As BDD just going to play bodyguard for the Baron Pit. As Arrow is going to stun up the jungler perfectly. Oh my goodness, these guys, they're having a good game today. As BDD might have bitten off more than he can chew. Ruler moves out of the pit. As BDD goes back, looks for the kill on Mystic, almost gets it, but doesn't. The Baron in the meantime as well was absolutely fantastic. We're going to come back to live where Keen is dying. Yep, the Rise not quite finding the value as of just yet. He's sort of died twice, and that's been his contribution. 5,000 gold, the lead exactly here for Gen G. Looking to extend it by another 1,000 potentially. Runans is done here for Ruler. He's also got a cheeky pickaxe. See what he decides to actually turn that one into. As, yeah, the Baron power play is sitting at 1,300. Oh, it was leaked for a second. That was cool. As Fly's just taking autos from Ruler, and I love this. Like, Ruler just plays his Ashe, trusting in his ability to kite so much that he can just frontline. And BDD, in the meanwhile, is just going to head towards this inner turret on the top side of the map. Will be 5 turrets to 1. And the snowball is well and truly commenced. Inhibitor turrets now being sieged. There's Mystic. Still a fair bit of AoE with the Infernum available, but I just don't think it's enough.
Yeah, there's not a real opening for Afreeca. Even Zoe bubbles don't really do anything at this point because you have Tark, you have Karma, that can just shield through it.
Yeah.
And so Ashe and Echo are both being hypered by them. And so at this point in the game, Karma with so much healing, Tark with so much healing, there's no real way for Afreeca's team comp to win an actual fight unless Aphilio's 200 years.
Well, he's going to try to, as Mystic does have a fair bit of defense. Fly trying to get on in here as Spirit finds the backline. Cosmic Radiance, though, denies so much of what they're trying to do, and BDD is underneath the turret. He will be able to take down Fly. Still has the ulti. And, I mean, the Ashe falls, yes. There are a lot of years that he had to contend with, but now Keen, the last man standing. Still 4 members of Gen G are here. He does have a fair bit of AoE. As Rascal's landing a few of these Qs.
Crab Rave.
Yeah, there's got a bit of a Crab Rave happening. But this should be the inhibitor. Turret going down. Is Keen still not able to face check 4 members of Gen G. Heads towards the top side. He clears out that wave. His Seraphs is done, so he hits the power spike. Like they're too far ahead. 8,000 gold the lead. But that doesn't really matter. It's the fact that this map is so wide and so dark for Afreeca.
Things are looking extremely grim.
Oh my god, BDD has a Rabbidan's death.
Yeah, I think
he's feeling himself here today. Got to get to the 900 points, man.
Yeah.
I think maybe he gets there, right?
MVP is...
He's going to be up. BDD just going to practice. Use that one like a target dummy.
Oh!
Okay, Realm Walk to get the monkey in once again, but...
Yeah, it does no damage.
Yeah, he's immediately going to get exhausted. Redemption comes forward. Here's the ulti out of the Taric as well, as Clid misses out on it, so he still has to flash to get himself away, but another 3-man parallel convergence comes through. The value out of this Echo has just been gigantic. BDD hopping around this team fight. The volleys flying in. Echo will fall down, but it doesn't matter. Fly is going to die. Keen's going to flash. Ruler throws an arrow into the heavens. Let's watch as it casually just goes past the shop. I think maybe Ruler wanted something. I'm not entirely sure. Keen trying to kite it out, but he's not going to be able to get anything done. The ace comes in for Gen G, and they'll complete this 2-0. Damn, they look dominant today. Oh my goodness.
Well, that's
so you handed me 2 of the player of the game selections, and I get to choose which one that I'm going to throw down.
Yeah.
And so I'm just gonna scrunch that up into a little ball.
Which one was that?
And I'm gonna offer this one over here. Perfect.
Well,
I mean the game is still going, I guess. Ben is gonna die one last time, potentially. Oh, the Nexus! Yeah, there we go.
88.
Yeah, lock down that kill.
Yeah.
Mystic also extraordinarily close to falling as Ruler, just kiting like crazy. They want to be able to get as many of these kills as possible. Mystic puts himself onto his fountain. Ruler is going to let him live for this moment in time. Nexus goes down ahead of Damwon with this victory, just for a moment, because they have one extra match win. And Damwon will be able to answer back and get themselves a potential second place as well. Dynamics with an opportunity to mess things up, and also Dynamics are able to win. They can tie with Afreeca at 5th place. We're going to get off your screen for a little while. Here's G-Sum for some interview translation with Just Ruler.
Thank you very much, guys. Let's hear from the solo POG of Genji. Ruler for this POG interview. How do you feel, Ruler?
좀 깔끔히 2대0으로 이긴 것 같아서
It was a
매우 기분이 좋은 것
3-2-0, so I'm glad.
솔직히 두 번째 경기
To be honest, in game number 2,
약간 얘기가 많았었는데
Korean
두 번째 경기
casters
애쉬로만 맞추고
so we're really surprised at your crystal arrow and your ash pick.
그런 애쉬 플레이는 더욱더 빛나지 않았어요.
Your performance on that champion was popping off
윤준이
today.
형한테 쏜다고 생각하니까 되게
I was aiming
맞더라고요.
onto Fly and I was able to win a lot of ultimates.
우리가 뭐 세탁하거나 빨리 할 때도
I guess Ruler was sending his true heart over to Fly, his former teammates. But let's go back to game number 1 and 2. So the laning phase on the bottom lane was so important. Tell about the Varus pick. The early level trade was so crucial.
상성이 되게 갈린다고 생각하는데
Varus and Kalista, it's actually all about the support matchup, and we had a winning matchup in game number 1. I guess Seth was the key part in the bottom lane. In addition to that, Seth is 100% pick ban rate champion. Do you also agree that that's S tier champion? It depends on the pilot, but I do agree that it's an S tier or the first tier champion.
라이프하면 좋은 모습 보일 것 같습니다. 근데 뭐 애쉬가 밴되거나 바로 오늘 끝나고 바루스 지난번에도 그런 질문 저희가 계속 들었습니다만
We were just keep asking about the bottom lane pick,
계속 그랬는데
especially about the Varus.
질문을 뭐 하루 종일 들으실 것 같습니다. 바루스는 그런데 전체적으로 보면
Overall,
이렇게 많이 높은 게 아니고
weren't really playing a lot of Varus game today, but you were popping off in that pick. How was your performance in game number 1?
한 5점, 10점 만점에.
I would like to give 5 out of 10 because my mid and late game play was not that clean.
구도상으로 보면 어떨까요?
What about Varus versus Kalista?
손싸움 타는 것 같긴 한데.
It all depends on the mechanics,
무슨 구도에도 자신 있어서.
but I'm confident in either matchup.
네, 죄송합니다.
I'm sorry.
네, 구도상.
그렇죠. 그럼 두 번째 세트로 넘어가면
Moving on to game number 2,
탑 라이즈가 또 나왔어요.
it was
오랜만에.
Wukong jungle
거기에 대해서
and
같은
Rise
팀이 좀
top.
어떤 식으로 분석하셨었나요?
How did the players react and analyze their draft?
오공 정도로 되고 이제
Seeing their final comp?
뭔가 예상했다는 듯이 말하더라고요.
Well, actually the players on the top side in Genji, they reacted as if they expected it, so I trusted them. Game number 2, you did a great job on Ashe, but at the same time, BDD's Echo, the 5-man parallel convergence was so sick. Everyone was so shocked with that play. How did the players react to that? We were all surprised at the same time, so we just went all in together.
그리고 결국 김베인에서도 계속 저런 애쉬
with
저렇게만
it
하면 계속한다 막 이런
was
말씀도
also
하시는
saying
만큼
that
화살 적중률이 장난 아니에요.
your Ashe was doing a lot of work, especially landing your ultimate. So you started to tip, finding the enemy with the ult.
진짜 예전 프레이 선수 이후에 역대급이.
Your Ashe
저도 진짜
kind of reminded everyone of that of Prey.
약간 45도 각도로 정확히 조준해서 쓰면은
45-degree, and you have to aim it really nice.
한세트 코사인 또 이런 식으로.
그렇습니다.
각도.
자 오늘 뭐 1라운드 마지막 정말 기분 좋게 장식하셨는데 오늘
So you got a win to finish up the first round robin.
생일입니다.
And I also heard that your head coach is having his birthday. Any message over to him?
이제 저희 감독님 생일이신데
예.
Yeah, Odin,
드린 것 같아서 매우
his
기분
birthday
좋고,
today, so I'm happy that we were able to give him such a nice present, and we will keep our hard work for our upcoming series.
이렇게 그 감독님 뭐 생일이면 뭐 이렇게 좀 선수들 뭐 챙기거나 이런 게
Does the
있습니까?
players give any special
생각은 안
present
해봐서
for
잘
the
모르겠는데.
coaches whenever they have their birthday?
오늘은
We
챙겼네요.
do, but not
손님 하나
today.
없긴 하니까 당일이기도 하고 예.
네.
자 그럼 이제 다음 경기
Your
T1입니다.
next opponent will be T1.
복수에 진짜 복수.
Time for your revenge.
무조건 이기고 싶습니다.
I
자, 그러면
really want to
많은
win.
젠지 팬분들도 그 복수를 바라고 있을 텐데 자 끝으로
Then any last
수완전에
message?
임하는 각오 한 말씀 부탁드릴게요.
Regarding that T1 series,
이번 스프링부터 계속
starting from this
계속
spring
졌는데
split, we
이번에는
always lost to
꼭 이길 수
T1.
있도록 많이 노력하겠고
So we will do our best to
알겠습니다. 오늘
turn the tide
한번
around and get
축하드리겠고요.
a win
T1
this
전지
time
역시
around.
멋진
This will be the end of the interview with Ruler from Genji, and we're gonna pass it back to our casters. Thank you.